What's up everyone and welcome back to the channel. So today in this video I just want to talk about the incident today that took place whereby Millwall supporters were booing the players for taking the knee in regards to the BLM movement. Now this incident caught waves across the socials as you can expect, with people condemning the fans who did boo as being racist and not in line with kicking racism out of the game and society as a whole. However, what always kills me with this is just how people seem to just be oblivious to the clear divisive mood that this movement has created in the society. Now, due to COVID, fans have been unable to attend sporting venues in which over the last few months, sports stars have been kneeling and giving their speeches against racial injustice. So because of that, there hasn't been any vocal pushback in which people can gauge exactly whether they're actually in support or not. So the powers that be must have thought, when the fans return, nothing will change. However, man, did they thought wrong. Now, while people may shrug it off and say, oh, it's only some Millwall fans, there's been some games across the country which nothing's happened, people respected it, cool. But again, this is where people aren't really listening and judging the temperature, because you cannot argue, regardless of where you stand on this, just how divisive this movement has become and has created in terms of society. Because when it comes to remembering what this stance signifies, and this is the key now, and what they are kneeling for, because this is what they remember, this is what they're seeing. They are seeing a movement which has caused riots, chaos, destruction, the removal of statues, names defaced, ordinary people called racists, spat on, people being verbally and physically attacked, people being fired from their jobs, maybe because their skin colour is not the right skin colour, demands for defunding the police, the complete overthrow of Western society is being called for. All these things that people are linking with those three words. Because those three words and that gesture, that stance, it has become a brand. It's become a brand so strong that when people are now trying to say, after they've realized what this brand's really about, that they're trying to disassociate themselves with the movement, and that's not what we stand for, is that they don't understand how powerful it has become. It's like the Nazi salute. History has told us it's synonymous with Hitler and the movement. However, if anyone understands the history of that salute, it was just a gesture whereby it would tell other people that I am not a threat. Now think about that. That gesture was meant to be seen as a way of saying, I'll come in peace, for example. But guess what's happened once people either hijack that movement and they blend it and it becomes a brand, good or bad. Now, am I comparing this to clearly the Nazis and Hitler and that kind of stuff? No. But here's the thing about these type of movements. Once history is told, we will see exactly the extent that this movement, this brand, this logo, this stance will actually be remembered in history. So we'll see on that one. But am I comparing it? No. But it's just an example of what happens when a brand becomes so strong that you cannot now dissociate yourself. If anyone does that Nazi salute gesture, no one can say anything about, well, I don't mean it in that context. No one's going to have any of it. This is how powerful this brand has become. And this is what people are seeing. So with all that being said, is there any wonder why people are fighting back and making a stance? This is why I call this video the Fight Back. Because as per Newton's third law, for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Now, with things going back to normal-ish and more fans returning, I can actually foresee more trouble kicking off, either in the grounds or outside the grounds. We've all seen the videos circling the web in which people have been physically assaulted for eating, for something as simple as saying either all lives matter or black lives matter. Now imagine what's going to happen during a football game once people have been drinking and the same situation comes up if people agree with the booing or people who don't agree with the booing. You can only imagine what's going to happen. Now, before I end this video, I'm going to say this. For all the pushback over this due to the chaos and destruction that this has caused, the most funniest thing for me is that the majority of the offenders have actually not been the people who you would have thought it would have been. Now, I'm not saying that I haven't seen people who say it look like me participating in some of this chaos that's happened over the last few months. However, that's not been the common denominator, has it? If you look at all the images of people who've been tearing down statues, people have been screaming on other people's faces, people have been attacking other people. That's not the common denominator. Let's be real. So I wonder why that is exactly. Anyway, that's all for today in this video. That's all I wanted to share. Let me know your thoughts in the comment sections. Until next time, I'm out.